Diorang macam anggap menyanyi ni kalau jadi-jadilah, kalau tak jadi tak apalah. It's like a hobby. I don't really deserve to be in the industry at that time, but at the same time maybe sebab I terlalu baru, so orang pun masih asing dengan nama Aisha Retno time tu. Ada mindset to never give up is very important. Sebab of course we go through, orang kata bahasa kasar dia, we go through hell first lah. We go through jalan liku-liku to be where we are at now. And lama-lama dengan kecaman netizen tu, sebenarnya bila kita telah akhir sesuatu, sebenarnya mengajar kita untuk menjadi artis yang lebih educational.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Ashraf Khalid dan bersama saya
Ishraq Kamaruddin.
Selamat datang ke Apa Cerita Podcast, di mana kita mendengar cerita kisah-kisah individu-individu yang berjaya dan menarik untuk dijadikan sebagai inspirasi dan tauladan. Alright, so hari ini adalah episod yang pertama di Apa Cerita untuk Celebrity Series kita.
Yes, a new series. A new series kita baru launch.
Yes, dan untuk tetamu kita hari ini adalah seorang yang sangat hot. Bukannya hot cantik tu cantik, tapi physically, hot sebab apa? Physically dan juga dalam masa sama dia tengah hot sebab apa? Sebab dia baru saja menang AJL.
Yes.
Bukan hanya 1 award tapi 2 award di pentas muzik terbesar di Malaysia, Wak.
Yes.
And I feel so blessed as Aisyah so humbly accept our invitation.
Yes.
As the first guest kan. So I sangat bersyukur dan berbesar hati lah. So maybe what you want to introduce our guest formally?
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Pemenang anugerah persembahan terbaik di AJL 38 baru ini. Do you call it that way? AJL 38? Yeah? Dan naib juara bagi AJL secara keseluruhan.
Yes, number 2.
Yes.
Ataupun dia panggil first runner up.
First runner up. Yes. A true vocal powerhouse. Antara beberapa anugerah yang beliau telah menang dan hanya berusia 24 tahun up.
Wow, so young.
Yes. A singer-songwriter and also an actress.
Wah.
Selain itu juga, beliau memegang degree in economics dari Universiti Malaya.
Oi, budak pandai.
Yes.
Universiti Malaya.
Ya, bukan senang bro, bukan calang-calang.
Man, power.
And I'm blessed because I dah beberapa kali lihat beliau perform dengan amatlah teruja. Setiap kali dapat the chance, bila nampak je beliau pegang mic, I get excited.
Yeah, and I remember juga baru ni bila kita jumpa dengan Aisyah dekat Siti punya birthday. Right? Yeah. Wak terus macam aku nak jumpa lah. He said aku nak jumpa lah. Boleh lah aku nak jumpa. Then I
wanted to say hello.
Wanted to say hello kan. So and he was excited. Aku cakap pasal kau excited sangat, Wak? Sebab dia kata you saw her performance, right?
Yep.
You saw performance at one of the Indonesian artist punya concert.
Yep.
And then dia cakap, Aisyah ni lagi power. This guest ni lagi power daripada artis tu.
Yeah. We don't mention the artist name.
So I think I know it's a testament lah.
Correct. So tanpa berdalih-dalih lagi, perkenalkan our guest untuk hari ini, superstar dengan lagu famous beliau, What? Wanna Hold You Tight, dan latest release Sutra, Aisha Retno.
Hello, what's up? Thank you for the introduction, guys.
Thank you for your time here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
And we also very excited to have you. And of course, it's the first time kita interview seorang selebriti. Kalau sebelum ni kita memang banyak interview usahawan
from the business side.
Business side. So this is the first celebrity yang kita jemput. So
yay, thank you.
It's an honor to have you to be our first guest also.
So lepas ni mungkin kita boleh lawan dengan Sembang Studio lah.
Ayo.
Tapi our matlamat is the same. It's to inspire the youth. Jadi from your story, sharing your story, they can get inspired by your story. Yes, correct. So before that, I lupa I'm supposed to tell the viewers and listeners, please do subscribe.
Yes.
So actually, Aisha, I saw you first time, as I mentioned to you before, but for the viewers out there as well, right? First time I saw you was during the one that Up mentioned,
The concert.
The concert.
The concert, yeah.
Yeah. So I was with my mom, and then both of us were like, whoosh, blown away.
Thank you so much.
My bulu roma naik.
Your bulu roma?
Yeah, kaki all the way sampai leher.
Wow, so specific for what?
Exactly.
So specific for what?
Normally bulu roma is like
dia memang banyak bulu. Dia memang banyak
Oh,
bulu.
banyak bulu.
Okay. So yeah, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of ilmu or something that can be shared from your story
Inshallah.
that can be helpful to all the viewers out there. So everybody do stick around. But you've done a few podcasts, right?
Yes, and a few podcasts, right? But I'm excited for this one.
Yeah.
Because I think it's my first time being podcast by dua jejaka.
Oh.
Yeah.
Selalunya wanita.
Selalunya salah satu wanita dan lelaki. Ini dua-dua jejaka.
Okay.
Yeah.
But are you like overwhelmed or feel? Oh no.
Feel? Tidak. Okay, happy. Because tadi I dapat pelawaan pizza. So happy dah.
Okay. That's good.
Alright. So normally we start the podcast. Ashraf will start.
Yeah. So of course, you dilahirkan berkacukan kan, ayah orang Kelantan,
Betul.
mak orang Indonesia. So, we know that you pun apa yang kita kenal you sebagai seorang selebriti, seorang artis kan. So maybe kita nak tahu juga your background kan, how you were as a child or your childhood. How was your childhood?
Especially anything that you remember that makes you who you are sekarang kan, pada hari ni. Aisha Retno hari ni.
Yeah. So I was born and raised in Kuala Lumpur. Tapi ada masa tu where my mom needs to continue on her masters dekat Indonesia, di UI namanya, Universitas Indonesia, because she took law. So semasa dia dah kiranya give birth to me, dia terus pindah Indonesia and kena bawa I sekali dengan my adik. So I sempat belajar all the culture and everything. Sempat juga went to the school there in Indonesia for quite a few years. Studied there. Lepas tu when I was 9 years old, I officially pindah sini.
So berapa tahun you kat Indonesia?
I daripada umur 3 tahun sampailah 9 tahun.
6 years. Good 6 years.
Good 6 years. Amazing 6 years. I rasa sampai sekarang pun I masih rindu lagi rentak I sebagai anak-anak Indonesia.
Wow.
Yes.
In Jakarta, was it?
In Jakarta. But what I like sampai sekarang, my mom still practice untuk bercakap Indonesia, all the culture in Indonesia in a way dekat sini. So I pun masih sangat berbangga yang I ada half blood Indonesian juga. So that's what I'm thankful for lah.
Macam your dad, right? What is his apa dia buat, maksudnya what does he do for a living?
My dad was an interior designer, but now he's doing business a lot with interior designing as well. So macam kalau bab-bab rumah semua tu I leave it to him lah and everything. And also recently for Anugerah Juara Lagu also, dia beliau campur tangan untuk kiranya pembikinan set up stage yang preferable for him. Nampak cantik. The props and all was
for
mainly his idea.
your show that day.
Yeah. For Anugerah Juara Lagu. And I was super blessed sebab jarang-jarang my dad macam turun padang to help me with all of this music stuff.
And you won, right? With that performance.
Alhamdulillah.
Tapi tu kita nak cerita nanti. Kita nak cerita pasal dia punya background dulu.
Yeah.
Kan,
Tapi bapak dia played a role in that.
Yes, my bapak played a role. My bapak.
Siapa buat kau ni stage?
I like bapak aku. I like how you tekankan that. So my bapak. I'm really thankful for my dad because I don't think the stage would be as beautiful and composed as that if my dad tak join, involved.
So macam growing up, right? How was your childhood? Would you say you were like middle class ke, ataupun you memang your dad is quite comfortable ke, ataupun how was it like growing up?
I'm not sure how to dictate that one, but I would always say I macam biasa-biasa saja lah. And then, but we're quite comfortable, and at the same time sejenis yang macam, okay, if we got rezeki, we're happy. Kalau ditimpa masalah atau kekurangan pun, we're happy. So I think I'm so blessed that my parents mengajak I untuk menjadi orang yang biasa-biasa saja, walaupun dah dapat banyak rezeki pun, kalau boleh kita biasa-biasa saja.
And your dad also is a Syed, right?
It's a Syed, yes.
So datang daripada keluarga yang baik-baik.
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah. And your mom pula, how was her background?
My mom actually was a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually still singing now, but in a way as a singer herself, dia sudah done lah already. So during zaman-zaman Endang Estorina, Hai Tekas Endang, she was active with singing competitions, tons of singing competitions back in Indonesia. So daripada situ, masa I kecil-kecil, I ikut beliau pergi show sana sini. And ada satu tu masa bulan puasa, diorang nak ada choir budak-budak, and I joined. Daripada situlah I felt macam singing ni is something. It can be something in the future. So I think this is the future.
So your mom is actually one of the person yang guided you through the music industry.
Mainly my guidance lah. Yeah.
Dia masa kecil dulu dia ada tak macam, Aisyah, you have to be a singer? Ke
Actually both my parents lebih menggalakkan I untuk ke arah business side or something yang educational purposes. So dorang macam anggap menyanyi ni kalau jadi-jadilah, kalau tak jadi tak apalah.
Yeah,
it's like a hobby.
Yeah, and which is why I think you went to University Malaya.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you can tell us a bit about your University Malaya days.
Alright, so lah nak cerita daripada SPM kan. So I was from Section 5 Penguasa Maju, and then SPM, lepas SPM
Represent lah budak Penguasa Maju.
Sivian. Orang kata budak-budak Sivian.
Oh, Sivian.
Sivian.
Why Sivian?
Because like S and then V is 5, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Section 5
Yes,
V,
yes,
get it?
yes, yes.
Dia kena brain dulu.
Dia tahu SVJ je.
SVJ tu apa
Lamborghini.
Oh. Nampak sangat I tak tahu pasal kereta tau.
Aku tak tahu.
Okay. Okay, fast forward. Then I went to matriculations, college Negeri Sembilan, matriculation Negeri Sembilan for 10 months, kiranya setahun lah for matriculations. Then Alhamdulillah I got kiranya CGPA yang mencukupi untuk I pergi UM. And then for UM dalam 2021 I masuk.
Oh, baru lagi.
Baru lagi
24.
And then sampailah sekarang. So
You still studying now?
I'm still studying.
Oh,
Oh,
still
really?
studying.
Still studying.
Well,
UM.
Yeah. My internship is dalam next year pas habis.
Oh, ya ke?
Yeah.
Still studying.
Didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So how do you balance the being a student and being an artist kan?
Yeah.
Macam sekarang kan you dekat universiti kan,
Yeah.
menang anugerah jual lagu semua, kawan-kawan mesti macam
Oh.
Yeah,
true.
actually I baru habis defer.
oh, okay.
Yes, I don't want to defer actually, but then I had to because of my team semualah, my manager, kita orang borak. I rasa with defer ni boleh fokuskan you lagi dalam apa yang you nak buat. Sebab I ni sejenis yang macam kalau boleh I nak belajar je. And I kadang-kadang kalau buat benda tu I tak fokus menyanyi. And sometimes I'm not at my fullest. Kalau ada show like for 45 minutes show kan, kita kena fokus, right? Kadang-kadang I tend to forgot my lyrics. Kadang-kadang tak tahu flow ni, flow tu.
Pernah like that?
Pernah.
During show? Wow.
Pernah. Sebab I fikir pasal I punya assignment, semua. So benda tu yang buatkan kita orang bersepakat macam, okay, I think you should rest first. And then kalau when the right time comes, which is kita orang dah plan, continue macam tu.
So macam sebelum ni masa dekat UM, you apa orang panggil, orang tahu tak you ni artis, apa semua kawan-kawan kelas you semua kan? Sebab you jadi artis since 2021,
Yeah.
2020,
2020, 21. Yeah,
2021,
time tu baru-baru lagi. Diorang tahu yang I am a singer, tapi diorang tak tahu yang macam what I do specifically in the music industry lah. They just know I'm a singer because I joined competition dekat UM. Yeah.
Oh, UM punya singer je lah dia orang tahu.
Yeah, punya singer lah. Maybe kalau sekarang I masuk balik because I'm still doing online stuff kan. Kalau I masuk balik maybe it's a bit different lah.
But in UM competition you join?
Competition I pernah join.
Yeah, you already a singer, right? Tak fair lah.
Alright.
Kan? Mana boleh?
Betul juga.
Tak ada chance lah dia
at
orang.
that time actually tak ada, kiranya tak serancak sekarang lah, boleh dikatakan. So
Kan,
okay
sekarang
lagi.
mungkin you boleh buat macam Datuk Siti lah.
Macam mana
Dia
tu?
kan anugerah semua dia dah tak join kan.
Ya. I heard.
Alah.
So, sebab beliau pernah jadi juri AJL juga kan. For a second I heard.
Yeah. And I think Siti pun selalu kan mention you. I think concert dia pun dia mention you,
Yeah.
birthday dia panggil you
An honor.
atas stage, and I think she always acknowledge you as one of the upcoming and juga future superstar lah. Sekarang dah superstar dah, but someone
Amin,
yang akan jadi
insyaAllah.
jauh lebih besar juga lepas ni kan.
InsyaAllah, yeah.
So
Yep. So basically, just now you took my question, man. You immediately asked her about the sarjana muda ekonomi.
Okay, change question.
Okay,
Pass
so
better.
since you studied economics, right? I want to ask you one question about economics.
Oh my God.
Can you please explain
don't.
purchasing power parity?
Oh my God. Dude, that was what I studied in semester 1. Now I dah semester berapa dah?
That was what I studied 10 years ago.
Wow, so you took economics also?
One of the modules, yes.
alright, so Aisyah mula dikenali daripada salah seorang daripada 24 penyanyi amatur dekat this competition called Vocal Mania.
Yeah.
Kan? And Aisyah juga nobatkan sebagai juara rookie.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah.
And at that same year, Aina won the
Idol.
Idol kan,
Yep.
juara Idol kan. So pejam celik sekarang ni Aisyah dah menang AJL. So
Alhamdulillah.
maybe boleh cerita sikit perjalanan Aisyah dalam this industry, this music industry.
Yeah.
How you started and things like that.
So at first tadi sambungan daripada I join competition kat sekolah menengah semua, dah habis SPM.
You memang competition selalu menang ke?
So far lah. So far ada juga yang kalah.
Ada.
Kalau tak ada rezeki kalah lah. Lepas tu after I took SPM, dah habis semua. Sementara tu I did song covers. Sebab masa 2017 tengah rancak-rancak orang yang nyanyi buat singing covers. So I was one of them. And then ada salah satu music label, which is Sony Music Malaysia, straight DM me, cakap let's have a meeting because we want to speak about your potential in the music industry, yada yada yada. Fast forward, I got signed under them around 2018 end year. So 2019 sampailah setahun tu prepare untuk my debut single. So keluarlah my first single, it's called Mengikat Jiwa, which I first wrote it with an Indonesian songwriter as well. And then baru I sambung Matrix. I sambung Matrix tu 2020. Matriculation dalam setahun je. So dia macam at the same time buat tu at the same time. Barulah I continue masuk Vocal Mania together masa I first masuk UM jugalah.
Maybe boleh cerita sikit pasal Vocal Mania. You know, we zoom in sikit dekat this Vocal Mania kan. You know, maybe ada cerita-cerita yang menarik, mungkin ada politik belakang
politics.
ke apa. Sebab I sebenarnya tengok dekat Astro ada this drama about apa reality show ni kan. So I tengok banyak sangat diorang kata pasal politik apa
Vocal
sebenarnya.
Mania ni is like a reality show, is it?
It is a singing reality show. It was my first ever singing reality show sebelum I masuk big stage, which is keluaran Astro. So
I think this is the one they sewa rumah. I think sewa rumah one of our rentals.
I see.
They shoot there.
Yeah. So about Vocal Mania, that was my first ever TV appearance lah. Walaupun dah ada single, first TV appearance. And nervous sangat because like ada 24 other amazing singers.
Siapa ada masa tu?
Ada Daniel Chua, which he has been with me daripada Vocal Mania, big stage pun kita orang together sampailah sekarang. So Daniel Chua is kiranya one of my closest artist friends sampai sekarang lah. And then Vocal Mania, Aina Abdul, Indah Ruhaila, Lan Solo, and also Abang Tomok was the idols. And then fast forward, dapatlah juara rookie, and Kak Aina juara idol. And then after that, Aida released beberapa lagu. And WHUT was released sama tahun 2021 after that lah. And then lepas tu I got kiranya views yang cukup untuk masuk big stage, and I got into big stage pula.
Like lepas you join this Vocal Mania kan, did your life change in any way?
Change in terms of exposure to the music industry, yes. Change in terms of daily basis semua sama je.
Tak ada tiba-tiba dapat banyak show ke apa semua?
At that time tak lagi. Sebab Vocal Mania, diorang punya exposure, I'm not saying it's not that wide. It is wide, but at the same time maybe sebab I terlalu baru, so orang pun masih asing dengan nama Aisha Retno time tu.
After big stage is when you...
After big stage, right? Alhamdulillah diluaskan lebih rezeki dia.
MasyaAllah. I want to know a bit like before the Vocal Mania and
before
big
the
stage.
Vocal Mania.
Like, can you share a bit like your routines and whatnot that made you, you know what I mean? I know talent is something but for especially for viewers out there, right? Like
yang berminat nak jadi penyanyi,
berminat nak jadi penyanyi. Talent they can't copy, but maybe some routines you can share,
some
or
discipline,
like how hard you worked, or some stories there, like I had to wake up morning, or every day kena gargle salt to I don't know, just an example.
That's a good one.
For example, like some
ataupun
things
kena makan telur mentah hari-hari nak lagi clear.
Actually, I still practice that one till today. So I think the routine as a singer, sebab I tak sejenis yang ikut the rules sangat as a singer. Kalau tak boleh makan pedas, I makan pedas. I sejuk, I minum air sejuk. So I feel like sentimentally, I rasa consistency and enthusiasm sangat penting. Dan juga ada mindset to never give up is very important. Sebab of course we go through, orang kata bahasa kasar dia, we go through hell first lah. We go through jalan liku-liku to be where we are at now. Even sekarang pun masih lagi banyak perjalanan, but I feel consistency, finding your own trademark and never giving up is the main important thing for you to stay sane in the industry.
Like you said, liku-liku kan, bolehkah you maybe share with us some of the experience of liku-liku ni?
Liku-liku
yang you boleh ingat.
I feel like the lack amount of support given from my own team. I'm not blaming them. It's just the norm of how new artist is like. Sebab macam kadang-kadang dorang ada dah focus on their main artist. So
the one that makes the most.
So new artists, they focus on juga, tapi at the same time they have to focus on the main artist. Betul-betul
managing resources.
So we totally understand about that. Nothing to blame at them. But itulah yang we have to go through. Kena sabar, kena macam menerima apa yang kita dapat and make use of the time given. And the second one is acceptance from the audience, from the mass market, because I started off with something yang very different in a way yang macam orang rasa cara nyanyian I ni sangat-sangat baru and sangat-sangat belum lagi macam mesra di telinga mereka. Selalunya kan dorang start with very strong ballad songs, and I started with R&B and pop, and even this Sutra song is pop EDM-ish. It's EDM ethnic-ish. So it's very, how to say, it's quite rare. Mungkin ada dah kat Malaysia, cuma tidak di-expose sebanyak mana strong ballad and pop rock is. So dengan pembaharuan tersebut, I think a lot of mass market rasa macam I don't really deserve to be in the industry at that time. But at the same time, I feel like, this is actually something new. So I work harder to introduce to them, this is my type of genre, my kind of singing. And lama-lama, Alhamdulillah, orang menerima.
But I think that's what makes you unique lah.
Alhamdulillah.
And even when I heard the song Sutra kan, dia memang you tahu it's you lah. It's you lah. Dia sangat berbeza lah dengan lagu-lagu yang lain kan. So I think in a way that is also your unique selling point lah.
Like trademark. You said, trademark. Establish your own trademark, right?
Slow.
A lot of your songs you write yourself, or?
Initially I didn't fancy writing my own songs. Lama-lama I macam, okay, kau kena tulis lagu sendiri. I feel like what you express bukan setakat dalam you nyanyi je. I feel like if you tulis lagu, it can be like a good selling point as well. So that's why I started off with tulis lagu sendiri sampailah sekarang. Alhamdulillah.
But you do like collaborations, that kind of stuff, writing together
with composers, with singers. So itu yang membuatkan kita punya creative minds widen in a way.
That's interesting kan.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think we're going to go on a short break sekejap.
Alright.
And after that, we're going to continue untuk bercakap tentang your career and also of course the current AJL punya episode pula lepas ni kan. So stay tuned and make sure you guys tak ke mana-mana. Alright, so alright, welcome back to Apa Cerita Podcast bersama kita punya superstar Aisyah Retno.
Amin, thank you. Hi
Hot
Beliau.
superstar.
Hot.
Wow. Dah superstar tambah hot pula. Amin, thank you.
Alright, so Aisyah, I think despite kita nak tanya pula lah.
But before that, we have to remind
okay.
remind the viewers and listeners, please do subscribe. Tolong subscribe.
Yes.
Jadi kita boleh
Tak payah bayar.
algorithm, it's free. Jadi boleh tolong algorithm kita jadi boleh spread lagi this ilmu and stories yang bermanfaat.
Yes. Okay, so Aisyah, kita nak dive into big stage. Sebab I rasa big stage is macam a big platform. Kalau macam the previous competition yang you join tu mungkin platform dia tak sebesar big stage, but I think when it comes to big stage, viewers pun berjuta-juta, and then at the same time it's Astro produce kan. So Astro ni kita tahulah dia orang punya element of drama banyak, kan. They just know how to push
The right buttons.
the right buttons.
The right
Butang-butang
buttons,
yang
that's a good one.
untuk bagi benda tu jadi besar kan. So maybe you can share with us a little bit on your journey dekat big stage.
Alright, so sebelum tu memang all the singing competitions yang I've joined, dia punya rentak memang lebih kurang lah. Both TV3 dan juga Astro, both memang give me that big of exposure. I rasa it's very good for youngsters out there yang memang betul-betul nak menyanyi or anything, go for singing competition. If you like competitions, yes. So berbalik kepada big stage, I first joined big stage because of my hit song WHUT, which surpassed quite 1 million of streams and listeners.
If people tak tahu, big stage nak masuk dia kena ada 1 juta view kat atas.
Yes,
Wow.
betul.
Sebab tu aku tak boleh masuk. Aku ada kat dia nak masuk, dia tak bagi,
Aku
tak cukup.
500,000.
That counts too. I rasa that boleh juga tau. So yeah, fast forward dapat big stage after my WHUT song hits. Lepas tu bila masuk big stage week 1, I memang sangat insecure because pada masa tu semua yang join, semua diorang punya followers memang ramai lah, and I wasn't one of them. My followers sikit saja dan my supporters pun macam ada tapi tak sebanyak yang lain, contestant yang lain. So daripada undian pun I dah tahu I will never get that top spot of votes lah. Tak kira lah my performance gempak ke tak ke, memang I dah tahu dah tak ada.
Tapi I nak bagi tahu, I adalah salah satu yang mengundi you masa tu.
Oh my god, thank you Ashraf.
I keluar duit tau nak undi.
Ui. So nak claim ni.
Kena keluar duit undi.
Yeah,
It's like
good.
dia ada.
Kena subscribe Astro.
I see.
Yeah. So and then week 1, minggu pertama bila I masuk tu, I bawakan lagu teman, but I do it like swing jazz. And then pembaharuan tu memang membuka mata orang ramai. Macam ada persepsi orang yang macam kenapa buat lagu macam ni, but at the same time ada yang macam beranggapan it's a fresh idea for you to do this kind of genres and yada yada. Lepas tu I pun macam okay, week 1 is a safe spot for me sebab I tak dapat bottom 3 selanjutnya. But fast forward sampai lah 8 minggu di big stage, pastilah ada drama naik turun dan sebagainya. And lagi-lagi time big stage tu pula adalah time COVID. And it's quite hard for us, the whole team, not only for the contestants but everyone involved, kena test kit every day, datang PICC sebab
Cucuk hidung. Ya.
kena everything, literally everything to make sure that we are all negative lah. So memang banyak rules and regulations yang membuatkan kita orang macam in a way penat jugalah kena go through that all the way. Sebab memanglah kita orang punya performance hari Ahad saja setiap minggu, tetapi preparation takes the whole week. Isnin Selasa dah meeting dengan production, Rabu Khamis dah vocal class, Jumaat dah start pergi PICC to practice. So memang 8 minggu tu booked only for big stage, which we memang kena betul-betul commit lah. And then dah sampai final big stage, Alhamdulillah, the jury semua pun very very supportive. Kita ada Datuk Sri Siti Nurhaliza juga, Tok T yang always support me, Abang Ajai.
Patutlah dia ada soft spot kat you. Dia juri.
Beliau juri 8 minggu berturut-turut. Yes.
I'm sure she got blown away as much macam I pun experience, right?
InsyaAllah. So that's why iklan sikit what I respect daripada Tok T, sebab sampai sekarang I dah keluar big stage pun beliau masih memerhatikan gerak-geri. Walaupun I know that beliau sendiri pun busy, super busy. I know macam mana lah Tok T ni sempat nak tengok TikTok semua ni kan, every news. So that's what I respect of her. And then big stage dah selesai, macam tu lah, drama tu biasalah ada all the politics side, tapi that's what makes it fun lah in a way.
And masa tu you got number 3, right?
I got third, yes.
Who is number 1 again?
Number 1 is Elika Paujin from Sabah, and second is Daniel Chua from Sabah as well.
Tapi diorang tak menang AJL
Ke situ pula.
No, but it shows that sebenarnya competition ni is bantu loncatan.
Betul.
But what you do after the batu loncatan tu yang menentukan your success. Betul tak? Yeah.
Dia depends on rezeki dan juga again kita jangan berada dalam zon selesa. Macam contoh maybe dekat big stage we thought that it's the peak of our achievement tapi mesti ada banyak lagi. So never give up dan teruskan perjalanan je lah. Itu je lah tips dia.
Alright. Thank you for sharing. Is there any like stories when you were in big stage, interesting stories that you would share?
Minggu ke-6 actually I patut okay, ni dah boleh beritahu kot. Sebenarnya I dapat COVID masa minggu ke-6 tu.
Oh, really?
Yes, when I was performing for Bengawan Solo. But then I had an agreement with the production that I cannot tell anyone including the media. Media lah paling tak boleh beritahu yang I ada COVID sebab diorang punya perjanjian siapa dapat COVID kena disqualified. Tapi in a way we don't think that it's fair sebab we don't ask for ourselves to get COVID. So after perbincangan kita orang bincang it's either Aisyah tak perform langsung ataupun you have to perform but then with quarantine yang sangat ketat. So that happened. I cannot join their practice session. Diorang punya vocal class semua tak boleh lah. And then of course my contestant friends started asking what's happening to you. Did you get COVID? But I cannot say because I had an agreement with the production. So it was all haywire lah. So I just stayed at my room and my house. Tak buat apa. Padahal dah tinggal sehari je lagi untuk perform for Bengawan Solo performance. Tapi Allah bagi kiranya jalan luas. Masa time Bengawan Solo tu memudahkan. I dapat markah tertinggi for minggu ke-6.
Wow.
Alhamdulillah. Tapi masa tu sebenarnya dah negatif dah. Cuma period of time untuk quarantine tu masih lagi.
How do you feel at that time bila when you dapat tahu yang you kena COVID and you were
I menangis.
Mesti ada rasa takut nak kena disqualified kan?
Ya, I sebenarnya menangis tu. I tak kisah dapat COVID. I menangis takut kena disqualified. Sebab memang kita orang setiap minggu akan test kit dekat Astro. So pada minggu ke-6 tu lah I test kit. Memang I tak rasa simptom apa-apa tau. Like just a normal person datang tiba-tiba test kit positif. Terus I nangis. I kata macam okay, that's it, my journey ends at week 6. And what saddens me more bukan sebab I punya achievement jatuh ke apa, because of COVID kan.
Benda yang tak boleh control.
Yeah, then Alhamdulillah the production is being so thoughtful and kind. Mungkin disebabkan prestasi I yang stagnan,
yang luar biasa. Stagnan.
Tak nak cakap lah.
Dia tak nak puji diri.
Progresi yang luar biasa.
Okay lah, kiranya wujud lah di situ. So maybe diorang take into consideration. Diorang kata macam okay, because you dah contribute to the show dan sebagainya, we agreed on this like that lah. Tapi kena patuh lah, kena quarantine, tak boleh jumpa semua. Even my own mum pun tak jumpa.
And masa tu tak silap I, tak ada live audience pun kan?
Ada, tetapi diorang macam ada macam box.
Ada screen I think, right?
Not screen, it's like box. Yeah, between the seats. And then diorang kena pakai mask every time. Yeah.
Tapi masa tu bukanlah at peak of COVID tu dah
tu
buka
dah
lah.
Slow down sikit.
Tu dah anti-climax sikit lah.
Dia dah bukan time top COVID tengah naik kan.
Okay dah tu. Tu dah okay dah boleh keluar dah. Sebab tu 2022. Kita 2023 yang rancak konsep banyak kan. Yeah, at that time lah. Memang what an experience.
Alright. So we'll move to the next question. So baru-baru ni wajah Aisyah telah terpampang di billboard New York City Times Square.
Alhamdulillah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Di mana Spotify Asia had you as the ambassador in conjunction of celebrating women. Congratulations again
Thank
to
you so much.
Due to your achievements with Spotify. You were the top 10 of Asia Personality Award.
Alhamdulillah.
Lagu bahasa Inggeris sulung word. Like how do you actually pronounce that?
Actually
What?
it's WHUT. It's wanna hold you tight. Tapi I
How do you
suka
say it again? Wanna hold you tight.
wanna hold you tight.
Yeah. But the way you said it was like so swag.
Wanna hold you tight.
Yeah, wanna hold you
Macam tu
tight.
kan. So inspiration dia untuk buat abbreviation ni sebab I suka dengan lagu Bagi. Ada salah satu lagu dia yang I fly I.F.L.Y.
I know that song.
So macam macam best dia sebab I rasa macam wanna hold you tight ni macam
Panjang.
terlampau panjang.
Yeah.
Nanti orang nak cari kat Spotify pun susah.
Macam tu you boleh tukar nama jadi AR lah.
Apa tu?
Aisha Retno.
Memang your album is AR, right?
Yeah, my initials AR. So I interested juga buat tajuk-tajuk lagu abbreviation ni. It's fun lah, tapi sekali dua je lah.
Yeah.
Lama-lama susah juga nanti orang nak cari.
So are you looking towards produce lagu bahasa Inggeris, since this is I think one of your top songs, right?
Alhamdulillah.
About 60 million plays
Alhamdulillah.
on
60
Spotify.
million?
60 million.
Betul lah?
Yeah.
60 million?
Yeah.
This is the
I
song that
work-
allowed you to go to big stage.
Yes. And then to penetrate to Indonesia as well.
Wow,
Alhamdulillah.
60 million Gila.
Yeah. Kau nak tengok betul-betul? 60 million.
Researcher.
I pun dah lama tak tengok.
Dia tak percaya. Dia tak percaya.
Dia cakap last time I check was
Superstar.
only 40 million je.
Now it's 60.
Dah bertambah. Lagi-lagi datang podcast ni makin bertambah. Yeah.
Only view kita yang bertambah.
Alhamdulillah. Amin. Saya WHUT. Nak
Yeah.
sebut dia WHUT je.
WHUT.
Ataupun wait, dah dengar word? Macam tu je. Word. Okay. That sounds so funny.
Right.
Word. Yeah, like that.
But are you ada plan ke nak buat lagi lagu-lagu bahasa Inggeris, since this is one of the songs that is like, you know, garnered a lot of
Alhamdulillah.
success kan? Ada any plans in
Planning tu ada. So after WHUT sebenarnya ada lagi satu lagu English, rentetan daripada WHUT, and Alhamdulillah pun it made good numbers. So ada juga planning, but then my music label memang mengarahkan I sebagai local artist for now untuk fokus ke mass market seperti AJL dan sebagainya.
Yep.
Tapi kalau diberikan ruang rezeki, of course I'd love to, sebab dah ada sebenarnya lagu-lagu English yang in my draft. Sebab I kalau boring tulis je lagu, simpan je, and then when it's the right time kita just release lah.
So do you prefer Malay or English songs?
Wow, that's hard. Thank you for the question.
Thank you for the music.
Wow, it depends sebenarnya. Whichever.
Just imagine your label tak tengok benda ni lah.
Kan. It's hard sebab dulu masa WHUT macam blew up, memanglah I rasa macam I memang artis nyanyi lagu English lah, bla 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 bla. Lepas tu dapat diluaskan lagi rezeki untuk mass market sampai AJL, rasa macam Malay mass market best. So depends on timing, I rasa.
I think the difference kalau English ni mungkin you jarang-jarang jumpa fans yang macam
Betul.
super excited
Agreed,
apa semua ni kan.
yeah.
But when you do like Malay punya songs,
Yeah.
you get the mass, and the mass ni yang
Supportive.
very supportive.
Physically supportive.
Yeah.
Boleh jumpa semua-semua kan. Sebab betul juga yang 60 million streams tu, kalau tak silap banyaknya daripada Indonesia. Philippines, Malaysia contributes maybe in about just 40% je lah. Yeah.
So lebih kurang seluruh rakyat Malaysia dah dengar lagu tu.
InsyaAllah.
40%, right?
Wow, cepat ya dia do the maths. Wow. Okay.
So Aisha, your top listeners, as you say also lah, Indonesia, right? So are you planning on ada plan tak nak buat any tour or going global, like in terms of Indonesia, macam Masdo kan, they went to
Yeah, Masdo
UK.
is amazing.
They went to
Dorang
UK
pun-
recently kan?
Yep.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Insya
Aisha
Allah.
is also going to be performing at Look Fest sekali dengan Masdo, right? Yes. Buy your tickets if you haven't.
So just promote sikit lah. Look Fest also
Look Music,
One of our projects, yeah.
Ishraf punya project, not mine.
Partner with Rose 6. Yeah.
Partner with Rose 6 and also Datuk Kamil.
Actually, it's quite a small world lah, because actually Aisha have already been to this studio juga.
Yeah,
Kan?
for
I didn't
band
know,
practice.
Yeah,
It's a
band
different
practice.
atmosphere.
Yeah, small
betul.
world. Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Tadi promote kan. Kita borak pasal apa tadi?
kita
Dia ke situ pula.
any tour?
So last year, dalam around February March, I sudah pun promote my song lah, WHUT dekat sana, and buat first showcase. So this year sebenarnya ada yang I nak announce tapi tak boleh announce lagi, but I'll be performing in one of their festivals di Indonesia. Dan announcement ni akan ada selepas raya.
Tak apalah nak je.
Is it with the fest? Is it with the fest?
No, it's another one.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Okay.
starts with J.
With the fest.
Tiba-tiba je.
I know what.
What?
Java Jazz. Is it? No, normally only in Apa Cerita it's exclusive. Like people open up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
So kita boleh pergi lah.
Yeah.
Yes, come please.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Tapi kita pergi yang super apa? Super fast, super lepas.
Super lapar.
Bukan yang kau punya fast tu apa?
Loop fast.
Loop fast. So
Yeah, of
kita
course we go
fast.
loop
In
first.
May.
Yeah.
So
That one in May.
Yeah.
I think that would be interesting.
Yep.
Very.
Yes.
Kak Aziata, right?
Kak Aziata, yeah. I'm excited.
Alright, so I think now we want to go into the juice part lah kan, which what
juice
happened.
part.
Sebab this thing happened recently kan. So congratulations again to you for
Thank
winning
you, Masya.
the first runner up for AJL,
Thank you so much.
and also persembahan terbaik.
Alhamdulillah.
I think for me lah, it was very impressive lah to see someone so young to take over AJL on the stage, and I think you spent like almost 120,000 kan?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Kan?
For the stage,
for
Yeah.
one performance.
Yes, and I'm so
How do you know this? Memang
Kita orang research lah.
Dia Wikipedia. Jangan main tau. Dapat tadi lagi. Sourceful.
And
So, yeah. Betul-betul.
and competing with such big names like Aina Abdul, ada Wani Hasnita,
Yeah.
even Ziana Zain, ada
Kak Ziana,
Mazdo,
Kak J.
ada siapa, Hale ada?
Hale ada.
Hale, lepas tu siapa lagi ya?
Mazdo. Oh, you mentioned it.
Ya, lepas tu yalah, all big names.
All big
Amir,
names.
of course,
Amir,
Amir
of
Johari,
course, yeah.
kan. And when you compete tu kan, you ada ke macam terfikir you boleh menang?
Tak ada. Tak ada sebab
Panjang soalan, jawab satu ya.
tak ada.
Move on to the next question.
Dia tak ada koma.
Oh, kau okay.
Dia bukan tak ada titik, dia tak ada koma. Sebentar. Tak ada.
Yeah, are you cold? Should we?
No, I'm good because the question sedikit it gives me shivers. So tak ada koma disebabkan what I heard the stereotype of AJL is usually orang yang dapat top 3 persembahan yang ada award ni semua dorang yang dah pernah masuk 2-3 kali. Selalunya first time ni memang susah gila lah nak dapat award. So memang I dah okay, tak apa, I'm just gonna do my best. Macam tu je.
But you know, to spend 120,000 on like one song tau, bukannya the whole AJL kan apa, one song.
Itulah tu.
Takkan you tak ada fikir you akan menang kalau you dah berani untuk invest je.
Because sebenarnya memang kalau dari
Stop
side
being so humble lah.
Belum lagi tau. Sebenarnya memang tak terfikir untuk spend sampai sebanyak itu. Tetapi because daripada awal bila Aisha diumumkan menjadi salah satu finalis AJL, sudah ada site yang ingin sudi sponsor Aisha. And they are willing to sponsor nonetheless of the amount. Itulah I bersyukur. So apabila kami meeting,
Siapa kan sponsor? Yuka.
Charisma Music International.
Yuka, shout out to Yuka. Next boleh sponsor I pula Yuka. Sponsor makan pun jadi lah.
Sebab beliau pun busy untuk show hari ni last time, right? So I was like, is she really gonna sponsor me this much? Because dia dah labur banyak for mahal ini also, even though dia mendapat sponsor also for that.
I think dia pun buat untung.
Yeah. So mungkin daripada untung tu dia laburkan dekat AJL lah. So far I'm just so glad I am surrounded by all beautiful people and kind people yang sudi untuk tolong I dari segi financial lah specifically. So kita ready lah.
So macam you dengan Yuka kan, boleh I nak tahu sikit macam mana you, yalah, someone willing to sponsor you macam tu kan. Macam mana you punya relationship dengan Yuka, and what made Yuka wants to sponsor you?
Right, that's a good question. Let's ask her.
Mungkin you ada sikit macam, takkan you macam
ada. So I'm
gonna ask her also lah.
nanti kan diselitkan. Okay, so we've known each other since 2018 when I first started in the music industry. Then I did a show, it's called Publica Jazz. Then she came because at that time she was also macam busy juga sebagai seorang penyanyi. Then dia ada dengar lah daripada husband dia, katanya ada seorang penyanyi ni is also partially Indonesian, so she's interested. Daripada situ we did a lot of covers together, we hang out with each other a lot, and then sampailah kita orang rasa macam kita orang dah rapat seperti family. Sebab what she's been through ataupun any situation macam sama, because she's like Indonesian living dekat
Malaysia.
sini, so dia punya
Tapi
persamaan.
dia kahwin dengan orang Malaysia.
Yeah.
You tak kahwin lagi?
Mula lagi lah. Ke situ pula. So fast forward, kita orang memang rapat. We share a lot of things together. Susah senang raya sama-sama everything. And at that one point where Kak Yukam nak switch dia punya kiranya her likings to concert organising sebagainya, I fully supported her, and at the same time she also fully supported my music career. Sampailah satu titik AJL ni, beliau kata beliau tak pernah merasa masuk AJL, so she wanna be at my back to feel what I feel. In a way macam nak fully support me, because she also supports this song sebab it's macam pay homage to the culture kan. She's also Javanese also, if I'm not mistaken. So macam it's a culture thing yang buatkan kita macam semangat.
Bond tu lah. And I think if you guys tak tahu, Yuka Charisma, her name is Yuka Charisma.
Yuka Charisma.
She's actually a super talented singer.
Super talented
I remember
singer.
the first time I terdengar dia nyanyi dekat satu wedding ni kan.
Yep.
Dia nyanyi lagu Maiti yang dengan M. Nasir tu.
Cinta ini hakikatnya ada song.
Tapi dia punya voice control semua macam
Right.
super amazing lah.
Yeah.
And last
Like
time
butter.
she used to
Butter, yeah.
buat banyak show for Reka Timur. Semua wedding-wedding
Yeah,
orang kaya
I heard,
ni
I
semua
heard.
dia ada lah. Betul. Wedding-wedding orang kaya je mesti dia ada. Sebab Reka Timur semua bawah
Yeah,
kan.
Reka Timur.
And from there pun I got close to her, and I nampak lah dia switch from becoming a singer to becoming an event organizer. And
Yeah,
when you
event.
said that, I pun tahu mungkin dalam diri dia mungkin ada sikit rasa macam she should be on the stage of AJL.
Yeah.
Kan, tapi mungkin dia punya tu tak kesampaian
Dari-
dan dapat kat
dari-
you, and
Yes.
you know.
Dia macam anggap I sebagai adik dia yang actually a part of her ada dalam I.
Yeah.
So cakap macam tu.
Yeah.
So I pun rasa macam semangat.
Yeah.
And I think it's an Indonesian thing where like sisters support sisters.
Yeah.
Walaupun kita orang tak related at all.
Yeah.
Walaupun bukan Indonesian.
Tadi dia kata dia Malaysia, sekarang dah tiba-tiba Indonesia dah.
I mean we Malaysian do that also, so yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's amazing. I think you know, in life kan, you need people like this to support you throughout your career kan.
Betul.
You have to appreciate this type of people
Betul.
kan.
Dan beliau ikhlas.
Betul.
Tidak meminta apa-apa, meminta Aisha to do my best je.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think also she will ask you to do a concert for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Which would benefits both sides as well. So okay.
It's okay.
Lobby.
No free lunch guys.
No freelance guys. Yes.
Right. So also Aisha, so sebagai seorang artis, right, in music industry, money or wealth management is quite important, right?
Betul.
So bahkan lagi Aisha, you are still tengah rancak with all the awards and prizes.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, how do you balance between these two while, you know, doing all this competition and stuff like that, while being a talented artist and managing and monetizing your own personal brand?
For memang monetization, financial and everything, I memang kurang mahir dalam tu. Even though I'm taking economics,
yeah.
but I'm very the opposite of that.
So you suruh Yuka handle lah tak?
Tidak. I ask my parents
Oh,
or my
parents.
family to handle, because dorang lagi handal dalam hal-hal itulah. So every time kalau contoh I buat show, dapat rezeki, I terus masuk dorang je, masuk dorang. Tak apalah, bank account I kosong tak apa, dorang ada. Macam tu lah kiranya.
dorang jaga untuk you lah
dorang
kan?
jaga sebab I memang tak pandai.
Ke diorang shopping pakai duit?
We never know. No lah. No lah. The digits is still there lah so far.
You still have access to see is it there or
sebab
not?
Maybank to you semua still dekat phone I, so I can check.
Dan you boleh transfer juga.
Boleh juga lah sebenarnya. Sama je. Tapi back at that, kalau financial semua, I memang trust my family. Go. Sebab bukan sebenarnya I am a big spender ke apa, tak. Tapi sebab I memang tak pandai manage. Kurang pandai manage. Sebab I don't shop a lot as well. What I do at home is kalau tak buat apa-apa, I main kucing, main phone. Ni bayar bill tu lah kot yang mahal itulah.
Macam yelah, of course transitioning from a student to a celebrity kan. And celebrity ni I tahu dia punya bayaran taklah sikit. Orang biasa, I mean mungkin orang biasa kerja kan, by your age mungkin gaji 3,000, 3,500 kan. You mungkin setengah jam je kerja pun dah lebih daripada 3,500
Faham.
kan. So you tak ada ke macam culture shock ke, macam tiba-tiba ada dapat duit banyak, you know, that kind of thing?
Kalau moment of surprise ada. Macam ada satu job I buat ni di umur 22 tahun. Selepas big stage, it was a super big amount lah.
Berapa? Cuba cerita dia.
Oh wow.
Do you care or mind to share?
Boleh cerita.
Boleh.
Gitu I think 5 digits if I'm not mistaken. To me banyak lah. Sebab selalunya memang before big stage memang tak sentuh pun that berpuluh-puluh. So this time around puluh-puluh and even
Satu show?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was
Ada ajak you makan sekali.
it was a very big corporate show.
Okay.
Maybe I understand lah why the income sebanyak tu. So I terkejut lah macam betul ke ni, because I'm baru keluaran big stage, takkan macam ni. And then dia memang ikhlas bagi. And then I terus okay mum, di handle ya, nggak mau ini uang ni, handle aja, ambil ya, macam tu je lah.
You didn't spend, you tak spend pun duit?
Oh tak, I lagi rela spend my mom's money je. Itu masuk tabung.
Itu semua masuk tabung. Wah.
Okay.
That's good strategy, right?
Yeah, we never
Guna
know
duit
kan.
mak.
In the future boleh guna duit tu untuk something better lah. Sebab I ada plan juga, maybe kalau dah cukup dan dah stabil sikit, I want to do food business.
Oh, food business. Wow.
I bukan I masak lah, my mum.
Boleh
My
kalau nak cari marketer, nak cari partner, I ada.
Okay, so macam mana tadi?
Kalau you nak financial advisor, budgeting and business planning, I can
Tak apa.
Complete.
Yes.
Tak apa, you deal dengan I je nanti. I di belakang.
And then you watch all the Apa Cerita podcast punya
Apa cerita sebenarnya actually I ada nampak satu tu dalam this on social media, tapi I macam sambil lalu je. Tapi ni confirm pandai I tengok.
Yes.
So you boleh belajar business lagi kat dalam tu.
So you stand by before you become a businessman.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yes.
love to
Yep.
belajar food
So
business.
nanti next, I think it's also a good step lah. I think banyak juga yang from my observation lah, artis ni dia bila dapat duit, dia increase the lifestyle. So when you increase the lifestyle, this thing, of course you can try to prolong it as long as you want.
Yeah.
Tapi berapa banyak orang yang
Betul.
macam Datuk Siti yang boleh ada 20 over years of career dekat atas.
Yes.
And most of the artists, dia orang naik, lepas tu they come to a point they orang
Yeah. Dah penat.
So bagi I, of course penting untuk
Invest.
untuk invest, also manage your
invest
money
and
well.
relevancy lah kena come
Correct.
together.
Ya, betul.
Betul.
Alright, so dengan semua kejayaan Aisyah dekat AJL and kejayaan tahun kebelakangan ni, ada orang persoalkan macam mana Aisyah boleh menang. And but of course I saw the performance and I thought well deserved lah.
Thank you so much.
So mungkin ada juga I tengok komen-komen dekat social media tu kata tak kenal pun Aisyah ni siapa. Ada juga yang cakap tak pernah dengar pun lagu ni, macam mana boleh menang. So how do you feel when you get this kind of criticism?
I feel excited sebenarnya. Macam finally orang-orang yang kiranya dah tengok AJL bertahun-tahun notices me. Macam tu yang boleh kata. I take it as a
Positive.
very positive side. So at least people akan, kalau diorang free, diorang akan search my name kan, or cari tahu gapo dia lagu Sutra ni
Gapo
tentang
dia
apa.
lah.
Terkeluar pasal apa and stuff like that. So I excited. So bila dapat komen-komen tu, bukannya I sedih, I malahan excited. Macam tu lah.
At least new fan lah.
Yes, in a way.
Sometimes these haters can be fans too, you know.
Yeah.
After a
Actually
while,
true.
hit.
Yeah.
Bagus.
hari ni kan.
Actually true. Yeah.
What can we look forward from you in future?
Apa I boleh katakan,
Selain daripada you punya food business, makanan.
I think insyaAllah sustainability in the music career, that is my priority. And whatever comes, whatever achievement comes ataupun peluang comes, I will definitely enjoy the ride lah kiranya. And also mungkin dalam beberapa tahun ke depan, I ingin fokuskan lebih dalam penulisan lagu, to be a wiser composer, wiser writer. Sebab bab itu I belum cukup dalam menelaahinya. Sebab I sekarang masih fokus buat show sana sini, buat sana sini. Sebab kita nak jadi composer ni, kita sebenarnya kena take time, duduk diam, cari inspirasi. Sebab I kebanyakan lagu yang I tulis sebenarnya more untuk mengejar masa, rushing. Tak ada yang I take time untuk write. Semuanya rushing sebab due date, deadline lah semua. So I rasa I ingin menjadi singer-songwriter yang lebih relax lagi, lebih dapat banyak inspirasi, so that senang je nak keluar idea tu senang.
Aisyah, macam I think this is something yang I selalu fikir lah kan. Macam of course I see people around me being celebrity apa semua kan. So I nak tanya you kan, you rasa best ke sebenarnya jadi artis
Wow. In what
Because-
way tu?
No, because you are exposed to kecaman.
The fame
Kan you are exposed to kecaman. Ada juga orang tengok bila lah dia ni nak buka braces dia. Betul lah. Ada kan komen yang macam
baru pakai tau 5 bulan. Cabut 4 gigi tau. Tak ada lubang.
No, exactly, like you are exposed to so many takkan pasal gigi
Criticism.
pun kau nak
exactly.
comment, betul lah.
Faham.
So you are exposed to, even macam I tengok Datuk Siti sendiri pun, she's exposed to so many things. People say so many things about you yang
tak payah cakap pun
tak
sebenarnya.
payah cakap pun. And even my wife for example, baru ni kan pergi konsert Siti kan, pakai tudung nampak sikit,
Dia kena tegur, right?
kena like kecam. But for me, of course, for me as a husband, I rasa, you know, she's young, she's 30 years old. Takkanlah 30 tahun you expect her to be perfect. You know, as long as she's trying to become a better person, as a husband, I support lah kan. So yeah, looking at people around me kan, sometimes I pun rasa macam semak juga. Kan, sikit-sikit tu, sikit-sikit. I sendiri pun kadang-kadang, walaupun I ni bukanlah pelakon ke penyanyi ke, tapi terkena juga tempias-tempias tu kan. So you
what do you mean? You're very famous what?
okay lah. But not anak seni lah.
Yelah, faham.
Kan?
Faham, I get your point. So I rasa to be a celebrity or someone in the music career, we have to be ready with these kind of things, and kita kena ada kita punya senjata, weapon sendiri apa kita nak lakukan. I think kiranya to encounter those are just treat them with kindness and berlandaskan dengan rules and regulations yang betul. Contoh kita dekat Malaysia, so kita kena akur lah mungkin cara berpakaian, cara percakapan pun kena well mannered locally. Maybe kalau kita pergi negara lain, we have to macam ikut orang punya tata tertib. So I think sebenarnya menjadi artis ni sebenarnya sama je dengan menjadi politician in a way yang macam, even though intensity-nya lain dan tujuannya lain, tetapi lebih kurang je. Kita macam okay, be nice to people and then settle. Kita tak boleh macam be nice to people lepas tu terlampau nice sangat-sangat, lepas tu macam terlampau tu, dia tak boleh terlampau-lampau, dia macam kena moderate saja. And untuk dapat kecaman semua tu, we have to be ready lah. It comes in one set, macam package, macam Ramadan buffet. Itulah dia. Yes, kecaman, pujian, semua it's in one set.
Like when you look at those comments, right? Do you look at the positive ones or you tengok yang negative ones or both?
For me personally, because I'm still young, of course I focus more on the negative one.
Tak, tapi betul tau
Exciting,
Aisyah, sometimes kayak
exciting,
macam
it gets the reach, you know, macam dia ni macam
aduh agak tadi jawapan semua macam politically correct kan.
dia macam dia ni tapi jap baca balik, tak apalah.
Cover balik. Tapi ada kan, mesti ada time macam dia ni lah, dia siapa ni, dah lah gemuk.
Itu tak ya.
Tapi like, you know, as other than orang duk ketuk-ketuk and all this, right? Do you feel like macam terkongkong nak, kalau nak party kena pergi Jakarta, like all this, right? Do you feel
Contoh
lah, example
Example
tempat kenapa Jakarta?
sebab Jakarta tempat you menyemak.
Okay.
Ataupun kau pernah party sama kat Jakarta? Tak.
So I rasa kita kiranya, how to say, sebagai artis, we know that we are being watched. Nevertheless, you ni famous ke tak, mesti ada orang macam dia ni macam aku pernah tengok kat TV lah, dia ni macam menyanyi kan hari tu. So kita kena jaga je lah, and I'm just so glad that my mum is willing to invest her whole life for me in the music career. In a way, kat mana-mana I pergi je ada my mum. Kalau tak ada my mum, my manager. So memang kena ada company. To me, companion sangat penting. Macam kalau ada orang yang dekati in terms of maybe alam percintaan dan sebagainya, memang kena mendahului my mom dan sebagainya. That's what I sangat-sangat happy lah dalam industri ni. Kalau ada orang buat jahat, macam go through my mom first, my manager first. So okay, it's so far alhamdulillah it's safe. Adalah yang I went through my 4 years of music career, adalah juga yang kiranya nak try do something bad to me, but
really?
alhamdulillah.
Like what?
Like what? Maybe because I'm a woman. Yes, I'm young. diorang nak ambil kesempatan. Tapi Alhamdulillah I think dengan itu I rasa sangat pentingnya kita ada education juga. So menjadi seorang artis saja tidak cukup, sebab untuk encounter these kind of problems we need backups, bukan saja daripada orang, daripada diri kita sendiri pun kena.
Your mind also has to be strong lah.
So be smart lah, right? Kena jadi pandai.
And in that topic kan, pernah tak ada orang offer you bukan-bukan, offer you jadi girlfriend ke datuk-datuk ke?
Oh gitu
Yelah, artis kan.
Ya.
Dia ada limelight kan. Datuk-datuk semua nampak kan.
So far tak ada. Tapi macam situation, for example, I'm at my workplace and I'm being catcalled. That is several times happening already. And people trying to, macam contoh I tengah dekat my waiting room, artist waiting room, and one of the crew coming in, macam ambil kesempatan ni and stuff like that. But I'm just so glad I tak pernah sendiri dekat waiting room tu. It's always ramai-ramai. But adalah orang yang cuba, you know, do something yang macam we as women akan kena. But Alhamdulillah I have my sufficient security in a way.
Lepas ni boleh ambil wotan lah jadi boleh. Alright. So I pun ada jugalah sikit-sikit dengar kan, ada orang panggil you perempuan liar.
Waduh.
Kan, and in fact ada orang kata lah macam you punya outfit kadang-kadang selalu seksi, and then bila you dekat event you macam melompat apa semua kan. So
Arnab kan.
I mean I think even ada some media also picked up on this juga kan. So what's your response to that? And ada orang juga menganggap you ni macam attention seeker lah in a way. Kan?
So I feel because boleh dikatakan nama new blood lah di music industry, dan orang mungkin ingin tahu kelibat Aisha on and off stage, on and off TV dan sebagainya. Maybe they misread and dorang salah menganggap Aisha sebagai ini dan itu. But I feel dengan semua speculation itu membuatkan Aisha lebih teguh berdiri, menunjukkan bahawa Aisha bukanlah seperti apa yang dipercakapkan. Tetapi kalau ada kecaman itu yang memberi motivasi kepada Aisha, definitely I will change. Didikan daripada netizen pun sebenarnya kadang-kadang bagus, cuma dorang tak tahu cara untuk sampaikan dengan lebih elok, dan jadinya jatuhnya sebagai kecaman macam tu.
I think I like the way you look at things, the way you respond and stuff like that, because it shows that you know, some people look at the glass half empty, some people look at it half full kan. So I think you are very positive in that sense, yang you tengok semua benda sebagai satu benda yang, you know,
it's a lesson.
It's a lesson. Macam for example lah, baru ni kan ada kisah pasal Dia tau. Apa nak cuba nyanyi sikit ke tu?
Jangankan. Tak yalah, those are they're my friends.
No, I mean ada that kind of tu, and then they got very kena belasah teruk kan. And then one of the response macam agresif balik dia punya response kan. And bila you respond secara agresif macam tu, then orang pun akan lagi
rebellious lagi.
Rebellious lagi kan. So for me, you know, how you respond is very important also. Kan, if they're watching, I think, you know, betul, because for me, yalah, you are new, and when you are new, I think this is how you should portray yourself, being humble. Walaupun lah dalam hati you rasa macam mana pun, you've got to take a step back.
Tolonglah, bomba hati dah berapi dah.
Kan, mesti dah berapi. I pun faham. Sometimes je lah orang kutuk, cakap macam tu, cakap macam ni kan. You want me to go die?
Ashraf really, that trend is really in him.
So I fikir macam, you know, it's very important for artists, especially someone new. Actually kalau you tengok Siti pun dia dah lama kan, but she still try to respond as
as good as possible.
Rendah diri serendah-rendahnya kalau boleh kan.
She's definitely someone to look up to, bukan sahaja dari segi nyanyian, cara PR dia mengatasi masalah-masalah. She's so chill.
So I think you ada that characteristic.
InsyaAllah.
So kita daripada tadi kita cuba juga.
For good mindset kan. I think we will
tak kena
remind.
Sebab actually looking back at my past 4 years life dekat music career, I was aggressive.
Oh yeah?
When I received kecaman, I was crying in my room. I was macam, why this, why that. And lama-lama dengan kecaman netizen tu, sebenarnya bila kita telah akhir sesuatu, sebenarnya mengajar kita untuk menjadi artis yang lebih Educational. Maksudnya macam lebih Educated. Maksudnya macam
bawa diri dengan lebih
waras
baik
lah. Waras.
So
So, meaning to
growth
say-
lah. That time you were growing lah kan.
Lebih waras.
So meaning to say
Waras.
meaning to say
Waras. What does waras mean again?
Sane.
Sane.
Lebih sane. So kita tak buat benda dengan sewenang-wenangnya.
You ada fikir lah before.
Kita fikir sebelum bertindak. Sebab of course kawan-kawan media kita pun dorang buat kerja dorang. Of course dorang kena ada that one trigger yang untuk trigger artis. But actually they're just doing their work.
Yeah.
So in the end of the day it's just work.
Yeah.
So kita pun professional, we're just working. Yeah, like that line away.
So meaning to say dekat awal Kareer Aisyah tu adalah juga mungkin respon-respon yang macam
ramai.
The Gadis punya respon tu kan.
Sampai The Gadis tu, The Gadis quite teruk lah. Kalau Aisyah, dia macam ada tak ada.
Ada tak ada?
Ada tak ada, maksudnya ada, but at the same time lebih ramai yang support. Tapi ada lagi kecaman, dia macam timbul tenggelam. Begitu.
Ya, betul. I think you pun sebenarnya antara artis yang kurang kontroversi lah. Betul tak?
Alhamdulillah.
Mungkin kalau ada pun yang orang kata you gedi apa semua tu lah.
Puji amal ya.
And ada satu lagi gosip dan ura-ura yang I dengar juga, yang you bercinta dengan Aziz Harun. Bukan Alif Aziz Aziz Harun. Disebabkan duet lagu yang korang buat together tu. So boleh cerita betul ke ura-ura ni?
So we've known each other since 2018. Sebenarnya beliau adalah antara artis pertama yang DM Aisyah kata you should be an artist. Aziz Harun.
Shit, he's Singaporean? Bruneian?
He's Bruneian.
Bruneian, okay.
Even before you.
Yeah, even before. And I was like, who is this guy? He was verified kan? And I was like, who is this?
He's very what?
He's
Verified.
verified.
I thought very fine.
Verified.
Verified.
Not verified. I thought very fat.
Ashraf, janganlah sebab kita pakai braces ni. Like, come again.
I thought very fine.
Okay.
I mean, he's
Verified.
fine also,
Verified.
yes. Considered as fine, yes. Can. So, I was like, oh, he's actually an artist. Tiba-tiba semua orang jadi artis ni kenapa macam tu kan, di DM. Okay, and then I was like, okay, actually his words macam make sense. Sebab I like singing and stuff. He asked me to cover a lot of songs. Fast forward, we're good friends. And then Aziz was like, after I big stage, can we do a song together? And I was like, yeah, actually I have a song, Aziz. Let's finish this. But we were like apart because he's at Brunei and I'm in Malaysia sebab of COVID.
So korang kira long distance relationship lah.
Belum ke situ ya. So no, we did a song called Jarak. And Jarak tells a story about
Long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Dah kata. You got it here first.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're good friends. Kita orang pun pernah tanya each other like
What are we?
I don't wow, what is this show, guys? So kita orang macam kelakar betul netizen ni sebab they really fantasize macam in a way yang kita orang macam Wattpad punya story lah.
Wattpad?
Syaf tak tahu Wattpad ke?
I also don't know.
Ashraf.
What's that? Wattpad?
Anyone here knows Wattpad?
No.
No, actually our content semua ni kita banyak buat business punya content. First time kita buat hiburan semua. Bukan just like
It's
kita
like
nak tahu.
something
like entertainment.
romantic kind of movie. Orang fans Aisyah dengan fans Aziz.
Apa Wattpad?
Wattpad.
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 It's like rom-com punya
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of like,
yeah,
okay. Rom-com
yeah.
Wattpad.
Yes,
it's a
exactly.
type, right?
Yeah. And then Aisyah pun macam okay, whatever. Bila benda tu actually boleh boost lagi kita orang punya marketing and singing. And sampailah sekarang orang masih sebab we're going to release a Raya song together, still with him. And then orang pun masih bertanya-tanya. Yeah, this year.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. Lagu Raya nanti. And then orang pun masih bertanya-tanya, are you guys still together or stuff? So kita orang biarkan orang bertanda-tanya sajalah. That's the fun in it.
So any plans to get married anytime soon?
Wow.
Just now you said congratulations.
We're good friends. We're good friends, yeah.
So
we don't see
tak
ourselves.
clear lah jawapan ini. Jawapan artis lah. Selalu kalau businessman dia bagi je jawapan.
Beating around the bush.
Jawapan artis lah. Susah lah kita nak.
Jawapan dia macam tu. Kalau you sit down dengan I dengan Aziz pun, we will definitely answer that. We're good friends. Teman
Teman tapi mesra.
Teman tapi baik-baik saja. Yeah.
Alright. So ada ura-ura tu boleh di continue lah. Dia boleh.
Boleh saja. So kita orang okay.
Alright. So we are almost towards the end of our show already. Kita pun rasa macam sangat sekejap sesi hari ni. Tapi rupanya dah sejam lebih juga. So maybe you have any kata-kata terakhir untuk your fans, you know?
Especially any, you know, like for yang benda-benda yang advice.
Okay, first of all, Aisyah cuba bagi nasihat walaupun mungkin Aisyah masih lagi baru dalam industri. Aisyah rasa kita sebagai seorang artis ataupun seorang penggiat seni, kita kena committed dengan apa pun yang kita lakukan. Generally sebagai seorang insan, just be committed and consistent. Kiranya onak-onak duri yang anda lalui semua sebenarnya challenge yang diberikan untuk test out kita sebagai seorang artis menjadi lebih berkaliber. And contoh kita dapat kecaman or anything, anggap benda tu sebagai angin lalu saja. So again, kita sebagai seorang penggiat seni, be committed, be focused, dan jangan distracted with all the fame that you guys get. Focus on being the most kiranya artis yang on the craft. Sebagai artis yang berbakat, if you know that you are talented, prove to the people you are talented. Macam tu lah. Be committed.
I think similarly to I think most of businessmen yang kita interview juga, everybody also talk about commitment, talk about consistency, talk about discipline, because I think benda ni dalam apa-apa yang kita buat, kita nak jadi the best at what we do.
Betul.
And to be the best at what we do, sometimes it takes time. It takes a lot of work, kan?
Patience is key also.
Patience, kan? Sometimes people just feel like macam cepat je lah, alah tak jadi sekejap, dah lah, give up lah. Kan? Mungkin if you were to do that masa after big stage, mungkin today you will not be on AJL.
True that.
Kan? Kalau dekat liku-liku yang ada dalam kehidupan you, you just decided to not continue, kan? You wouldn't be the Aisha Retno you are today, kan? So and honestly, I'm so happy and so proud to see you blooming into someone so successful. And I remember juga masa tengok AJL tu, masa dia orang tengah nak announce top 3 tu, kan. So bila dia orang announce Aina Abdul number 3, kan, I cakap yes. Bukanlah yes but Aina number 3 tapi ada chance Aisyah number 1 atau number 2 lah. So kita ingat mesti Aina, kan. Aina is like the biggest,
the first to it out.
The first out. And then they announce Aisyah, dan masa sebelum dia announce Aisyah pun ada cakap dengan Tia lah, I think Aisyah ni nombor 2, kan. And then betul dia nombor 2, and then I pun teka Amir Johari nombor 1 juga, kan. Because I think that song was just out of this world lah.
Yes, it touches a lot of
Amir Johari punya song.
Amir Johari. And in fact for me personally pun, a few times juga I dengar lagu tu yang I emosi, nangis, especially bila you ada dalam satu keadaan, kan, and then you dengar lagu tu. So I think, you know, that one is well deserved jugalah.
Betul,
for Amir.
Sangat well deserved. And I'm so happy kiranya I get to share the same lineup bersama beliau untuk AJL tahun ini. Sebab memang dia punya konsep pun leading to Palestine punya situation.
So I feel like
I gotta go check it out, man.
I feel like this year punya AJL, I think, to be honest, I think one of the best lah.
Alhamdulillah.
I feel like macam even outside pun tak banyak sangat orang complain, kan. Kat luar pun banyak orang macam best lah tahun ni, kan. Everyone is so happy. So I feel like, you know, totally well deserved.
Did you pergi?
No, I saw on Tonton.
I saw Tonton. The subscriber Tonton, guys.
So so congratulations again to
you.
you
So much.
And I hope that, you know, your career will continue to bloom. I hope that one day you become penyanyi nombor 1 pula dekat Malaysia. And not just that, I hope you can also go global. And bila you go global, janganlah lupa kat kita.
Of course lah, tidak.
Java Jazz up, let's go.
Book flight lah. Flight
Any
last word from you, Wak?
I mean, like, I cannot repeat so many times, I'm a fan of you.
Thank you so much.
Since the Keisha. And I tak kenal ramai tau. Bukan pasal I tengok Mak Saleh je, bukan. But it's just that I don't watch TV. I'm not in the industry, so I memang tak tahu. Lepas tu busy kerja je, kan. Tapi you antara salah satu
orang yang dia minat, which is I pun macam surprise tau.
Thank you so
much. Macam betul kau minat Aisyah. Betul. Dalam banyak-banyak orang, kan masa tu ada Syamil lah, ada siapa. Dalam banyak-banyak dia nak jumpa Aisyah.
Thank you so
No, because
much.
I really love music. I grew up with concerts. And then
Understood.
my dad and before Asia and everything, they were all from the music business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we
Faham.
have music in our blood basically. So macam loop ni is the first our langkah pertama untuk explore
Yeah.
balik ke music local. Yeah.
Amazing.
I tak tahu pun Mazdo apa ni, so baru tahu. Lepas tu dengar masya-Allah.
Yeah,
Power.
he was in AJL
Correct.
also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing,
So
amazing.
yeah, as you as well, and
Thank you,
I'm
thank you.
super honored and thank you so much for being with us in Apa Cerita,
Thank you so much.
especially as our first guest. Thank you for making our first guest, Aisha Retno.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
And I'm a
you
big
so
fan.
much.
Alright, so
Thank you so
thank you so
much.
much again, Aisha.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
guys.
Alright, so
Alright.
pada semua penonton kita, I hope you guys get a thing or two from
Yes.
this whole session. I hope you guys enjoyed the session, get to know Aisha a little bit more. InsyaAllah, dengan kisah Aisha ni, I hope banyak orang boleh belajar lah.
Yep.
Boleh belajar daripada ketabahan dia, you know, and how committed she is in what she's doing. And insyaAllah, kita minta juga kepada semua orang untuk tolong
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Here.
It's free.
Here, right?
Do subscribe. It's free.
Ya. Oh, lupa kita
Kat bawah.
kita juga nak mengucapkan selamat menyambut hari puasa.
Bulan
Yeah.
puasa.
Ah, So sekarang ni semua masih tengah berpuasa, so semoga kita pun
Dah ada
dapat
kurma dah depan.
so,
Tengok
semoga
podcast ni ada kurma dah.
and semoga kita pun dapat jumpa juga dengan Syawal, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah. InsyaAllah.
Alright, with that, thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Assalamualaikum
wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam.